All right, today we're talking about a total game changer for anyone who wants to finally get a handle on their finances. We're talking about using AI as your own personal secret weapon for mastering your money.
I mean, really think about that. A tutor who's ready to go at 2 a.m. when you're stressing, who never gets tired of your questions, and who won't judge you for asking what a 401k is for the 10th time. It's a pretty common wish, right?
Well, here's the punchline. You already have one. It's called AI, and it's probably on your phone or your laptop right now, just waiting to completely change how you learn about and manage your money.
So, why is this such a big deal, especially for students? Well, it's because of a huge problem that I like to call the student money gap.
And this right here really gets to the heart of it. We spend years and years learning things like algebra, but when it comes to the real-world skill of managing a paycheck, we're pretty much left to figure it out on our own. Look, financial literacy isn't about becoming some Wall Street wizard. It's about making smarter, more confident decisions with your money every single day. So how do we fix that? How do we bridge that gap? Let's dive into the first and maybe the most powerful solution, using AI as your very own personal finance tutor. Okay, this is where it gets really cool. The sheer versatility is just incredible. We're talking about tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, or Claude. They can act as your on-demand expert. They can break down these intimidating terms into simple language, build a learning path just for you, summarize dense articles, and even create quizzes and flashcards to help you study. It's a complete learning toolkit, right in your browser. And check this out. It's a perfect example of how powerful a good prompt can be. Instead of digging through dry, complicated definitions online, you can just ask for an explanation that's tailored exactly for you. It makes learning feel intuitive, not intimidating. And you can take this way further. This next example shows how you can go from just one simple concept to a full-blown curriculum. A prompt like this can generate a whole structured plan with daily topics and goals. It's basically a personalized course. And the best part? No hefty price tag. All right, so learning the concepts is step one. But what about actually putting that knowledge into practice? That's where AI for daily spending comes in, acting like a money coach that literally lives right in your pocket. And there are some fantastic tools out there for this. You've got AI-powered apps like Clio, Mint, and You Need a Budget. They connect to your accounts and automate that whole often dreaded task of budgeting. Clio is kind of fun. It's more conversational, like a chatbot. UNAB is great if you prefer a more hands-on approach. Honestly, they all make it feel almost effortless. But the real magic here is automation and awareness. These tools connect securely to your accounts and give you this crystal clear, real-time picture of your financial habits. They spot the patterns you might miss, like that forgotten subscription or how much you're really spending on takeout. So once you get a handle on your spending and saving, the next step for a lot of people is investing. And for a beginner, this can feel like the scariest part of the whole thing. But once again, AI is making it incredibly accessible. You might have heard of platforms like Betterment, SoFi, and Wealthfront. They're often called robo-advisors, and they use AI to do all the heavy lifting. You just answer a few questions about your goals and your comfort level with risk, and the AI builds and manages a whole diversified portfolio for you. It takes the guesswork and emotional stress right out of getting started. And hey, before you even sign up for one of those, you can use your AI tutor to get the lingo down. Take an ETF, for example. It sounds super complex, but it's really just a way to buy a diverse mix of investments all at once. It's a great strategy for beginners to manage risk, and your AI tutor can explain it to you in seconds. So let's see how this all comes together in a real-world example. This is Sarah's journey. In her first month, she just focused on learning the basics with ChatGPT. Month 2, she put that knowledge into practice with a budgeting app, Clio. And by month 3, she actually felt confident enough to take the next step and start investing with a robo-advisor. And here's the tangible result, $300. That's how much she saved in just 3 months. This just shows that when you combine a little bit of curiosity with these AI tools, you get real, measurable financial progress. It proves that small, consistent steps can make a huge difference. So this all leads to the most important question. How can you get started on your own journey? Let's break down your very first smart money move right now. The key takeaway here is simple. AI is your shortcut. It's a powerful tool that can take you from feeling uncertain or anxious about money to feeling confident and completely in control. So here is a simple 3-step plan to start today. The key is to start small. You don't have to do everything at once. First, pick one money question you've always been curious about and just ask an AI. Second, download one of the apps we mentioned and just try it out. And third, just commit to tracking your spending for a single week. That's it. That's your first step.
And that brings us to our final thought, a question for you to take with you. The journey to mastering your money, to building that future you want, it all starts with a single question. So what's the first question you'll ask?